with our ram. Need to get this cord out of my way now, though. The cord's just running through the middle of my desk. Let's do that. Cool. So we're looking for like kind of investment type properties that would have. I guess this was a lease. That's another lease. All the stuff up here was pretty expensive. This is the cheapest thing. And it didn't even look like it needed to really work. Look. Yeah, that looks nice. Just a cheaper neighborhood. Alright, continuing east. Still into Carmel here. Make sure we get up to Westfield as well. Let's see, what's this thing? Here we go. Do remember seeing this one. It did need some minor updates, so that was one in Carmel. I don't know if at that price it really made sense, though. Up in Noblesville. Looks like a piece of land. It's fairly cheap for chip shot. Okay. I'm gonna look here. I like this little pocket here in Westfield. A couple of things got traded. I like this neighborhood a lot. These are condos though. But I do like this neighborhood. Pretty strong rent there. Alright. Look at a couple more over here in the suburbs, and we're going to go down to Indianapolis. What was this? Can't tell if that one really needed much updating. Not much, at least. Alright. Well, let's go into Indianapolis. Let's go to some of my favorite areas first. Let's go to like Broad Ripple. Oh wow, this one did go pending? Awesome, great. This was a great house. It was just really for an owner-occupant. It didn't really make sense for an investment, but I did go buy it. I'm really glad this one ended up selling. I think it was a good house still. Good stuff in here. That was another really good one. Know the agent on this one as well. Actually going to look at two houses in this area tonight. Okay, so some good stuff got bought in Broad Ripple. How about the Butler-Tarkington area? If you guys didn't know, I went to Butler. Ah, it is pending again. Great. Good stuff. No agent on this one as well. They had it under contract, and then the buyer pulled out, and they were just going to lease it out, and now it's pending again. Never really liked those two houses. There's a house over here I'm surprised hasn't sold yet. Let's make our way down into Indianapolis through Fall Creek. It's a cheap piece of land there. That's in Crown Hill, not Fall Creek, though. Oh, nice. This one finally ended up going. I thought this one was a great deal. Just really needed a roof and AC units, and it was pretty much good to go. Don't remember what the rent was on it. This is a $1.6 million house. Ah, nice. This thing's really cool. Yeah, that thing's superb. It's a cute little 3-2 on Yandis. Nothing in Brookside Park. Prices are really high there. This one's just south of where I'd like to be, though. Oh yeah, this was the one I thought was a good buy for the land. Holy Cross. Anything interesting come out of Holy Cross this week? That was a good house. Nothing spectacular, though. Let's look at Bates and Fountain Square. Nice. I know a duplex over there. Hopefully that'll help that get sold. I don't remember this one. Wow, for 169, really? I get it. That was a good buy. Alright, what about Fountain Square? Number 2000. Hoyt? I think I remember seeing this one. Come on. Alright, well, screen is frozen. We're kind of done with the pending properties anyway. Give us a pretty good sense of what was going on last week. I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, and we'll get to our regularly scheduled program. That is so hard to say multiple times in a day. You try it. Anyway, what is this? Zoning? Interesting. We looked at that one yesterday. Brookside Fourth North Drive. Definitely piquing my interest here. This. It's only a couple photos, so that's interesting. It is a multi-family for $70,000 in Brookside Park. That is always going to catch my attention. 1-1 on each side. Could it convert to a 2? Well, let me see the pictures so I can understand how. Okay, I just want to look at the rents. See exactly where it's at as well. Trying to test something out. Yeah, I want to do this, and then boom, it'll show us where it's at. Okay. So not really where we want it to be. We prefer it to be over here. Not a lovely area, but the job could get done. Especially only for 70K. Jeez. I even restarted my computer this morning. I don't know why everything's being so slow to execute. We need 1-1s though. At least one bedroom. So we don't have a ton here. Unless you can flip this thing for 70K. So I'm assuming is not going to be very plausible. It's not going to really be a great one. Let's look at other multifamily properties here as well. We don't have too many properties to get through today, so I'm going to take my time on a few. I thought that this metal mug would keep the coffee longer because my other one does. This is a side tangent. This one keeps the coffee so hot. This one, it makes it cool off faster. I guess this one's aluminum, the other one's tin. I guess that's the difference. Anyway, we do have some high valued ones here. That's probably more consistent with where we're at. Which would be nice. If this thing needs just 70K in work, and it could be like that, perfect. I cannot tell what the condition of this property would be. I do like it just because it's in an area that's growing. So let's go ahead and say we save this one for now. We might come back and change that decision though. Copy, put this in our spreadsheets. If you didn't see last night, I went through a couple of comps. Sorry, email's coming through. I went through a couple comps on here. I just did a couple, I think 5 of them, just to give people a good example of kind of how I'm doing comps. So I want to see that notification. Next, New Pal Land, Holloway Ave. I think we looked at this one yesterday. Certainly needs some work. It's a big lot. You could probably get another house on there. Very nice. Let's do our little new trick. Yeah, so we can use another tool here today. My colleague Tyler, our team lead, made this great tool for us yesterday. I don't think this is it. He made a new one of these, but that one's not it. I know I bookmarked it. Something else I bookmarked that's not on here either. That's actually quite annoying. Updated neighborhoods. Cool. I need to figure out how to organize those a little bit better because that was kind of a pain to get to. But if you want access to this, please hit me up and I can get it sent over to you. You can look up the property's address on here and we're going to tell you where it's at and what kind of neighborhood it's in, what developments it's nearby. So if you're going above, man, I think he messed up his line a little bit here because this is still green, in my opinion. That's not good. But if you go across the highway here, it's not going to be in a good spot. Current total rent is $1,500 a month, included utilities. What do you mean? Why are you selling this? Included utilities? Does that mean? I don't know what that means. Rooms rented individually. So you're saying they're paying for the utilities and you're just putting that in the rent? Seems deceiving. I'm good. This is prior tenants and it says current rent. Is it occupied or no? Same area. I was looking at another property here last night. This seems super cheap. Interesting. Probably needs, so I was about to say a number, but I think that number's going to change. It is quite large. Certainly needs work, though. Hmm. it's not in an area that I'm like super excited about. It's in Bean Creek. It seems cheap for what it is. I'll try something else as well. This, huh? Oh wow. Um, well, that's not what we wanted. Why'd it cut it down by so many? It's all just. It's not supposed to all be duplexes. Alright, we'll just go back to that, I guess. And now we are stuck on only duplexes for some reason. Well, guess we have to. Oh. Yep, we just gotta restart this, unfortunately. No biggie, only takes a second. That's what I get for trying to try something new, right? I did want to get down to Shelbyville, also Franklin. Let's do Martinsville. Let's get that one out there in Danville, too. Alright, good thing we weren't too far in. It's going to be a lot easier to find out where we were. Sorry about that. $1,700 square feet. It's a 3-2. It could probably be 4 bedrooms. We do need to look at ranches, though, to make sure everything's above 3 bedrooms that we're looking at. That's probably your comp, and it probably needs a little bit more work than that, unless you're going to live and flip it. So, next, Hawthorne Lane. This one looks pretty well maintained. Doesn't have the full windows, but that's all right. Do our mappy map trick. It's Community Heights. Don't think the rent's gonna be that high there. I'll show you why. You could probably midterm rent this thing, but it would not make sense as a long-term rental. There's a hospital like here, I think. But I don't know. It's an okay one. If somebody came to me and they're like, I want a midterm rental, then this is definitely one we could look at. Keswick Road. Don't know where that is. Awesome. We have a layout. We got a living room, kitchen. This is probably a load-bearing wall. Bedroom. We looked at this one yesterday, didn't we? I don't remember looking at the address, though, but we looked at this. I'm not afraid of this. Let's do our mappy map. By Eagledale. I actually never ran rent comps there. Oh, I thought we copied it. The 2-1? 3-1. Maybe if you Section 8 it. Michigan Street. Do you think we are going to see a lot of development on Michigan and Washington through the years here? That porch was messed up, but otherwise, this thing's really cute. Not going to use this as an Airbnb or a midterm or anything. It's not in a good spot for it. I don't think the rents for a 2-1 are going to be $1,500 here, and plus you have to fix the patio or porch. Next, this one's in Greenwood. Looks pretty big. Doesn't look bad. Has unfinished basement. Just needs cosmetics. I'm thinking this could be a potential burr. Let's check it out. We're by Smith Valley. That's good. Not too far down there. It's out there, but... narrow it down a little bit. House is a lot different. It's not as big. Do we have anything that kind of looks like us? It's just got similar vibes. Still smaller. That one's a no. That one's also a no. Would probably want to go back a little bit farther on the comps and figure out where this is at. This was built in 1952, and all these over here were built in like the 2000s. So we can't really use these as comps, but we do know that we're probably going to be under this. We're probably going to be above this. So we're going to be somewhere in the middle. So that's good. I think you could probably get this done for way under 100K. Let's check out what the rent comps may be. Might cover. Might be a decent burr. Thinking about it. Look at the pictures again. There's a toilet in the corner like that. It's so weird. Oh, do have an unfinished attic. Oh, this is the garage, not the basement. I don't think that needs too much work. I just have no clue where this comp would be. Let's look over here a little bit too. Maybe there's something over here that's more similar to us. We're just a unique house, man. I was listening to a podcast yesterday and they said unique is a 4-letter word in real estate. And I kind of agree with that. Man, we're really not getting anything that really looks like us that much. Like this, it's got potential actually. So it's a 1930. Whoa, what is that? That is an odd looking addition. That is kind of similar to how we'd be. I don't think we're worth that much though. I'm gonna look at this one and see what condition it was in. Cause I want to say we're gonna be worth 250, but I guess not. I think we're gonna be worth more than this one. I just can't tell where. How did this one go for 250? It's probably on a lot of land. Yeah, it's on 1.4 acres, 1.04 acres. What about us? We're on 0.21. Maybe we're worth 220. I'm down to say this one. What do you guys think? Just because it looks like it could work for a burr. Alright, moving on. We spent a lot of time on that one. This thing also doesn't look like it needs a ton of work. It's down south. It's definitely gonna, I think it's decently priced compared to a lot of properties we look at. I always remember or forget like where I need to copy because if you paste in the whole address here, it won't come up. 411, 421, 411. It's 1,800 square feet. We're 1,300 square feet. This thing better have needed work. Yeah. Alright, so this is how things go here. They buy them for 75 and then they resell them for 215. They made it's a 5.2. Jeez. How many square feet? 100. Can't really be compared to that. So I'm going to go ahead and don't think there's enough room in that one. It's closer. Emerson Ave. I feel like this house would benefit from a header. Maybe even taking out that wall too. This wall. I'm talking about the yellow one. It's got a garage. Okay, here's the layout. Thank you so much, Mr. or Mrs. Agent. Dining room. There's a hallway there with the bedroom. There's another bedroom. I'd like to see this wall just be the same throughout. Can we just push it back and make them a little bit smaller? Need another bathroom too. Can we get a half bath back here next to the bathroom? Or if you were to get this wall back, just a little half bath in here in the hallway. I don't know how much space that is, but definitely needs another bathroom. I wouldn't mind taking out this. I think you still got 2 walls in there for a kitchen. Let's get a header in that. This might not even be load bearing. Probably is because it goes all the way through. I don't mind this. Where is it? It's just barely still in Irvington. Irvington's one of the best neighborhoods on the east side, other than Holy Cross. Man, I really didn't expect this. How did this? That's a typo. Sold for $97,000. There's no way. Alright. Guess another goose chase. Spam. Looked at that one yesterday. Bower Street in Whitestown. This wouldn't be. I feel like you're probably at 1,800 for a rent on this. No. I'm gonna use the MLS for this one. What were we? The 1,400 square feet. Yeah. We need another bathroom. Minimum. But that costs money and then it would no longer be cash flowing. So, yeah, we can't really go over there. This is kind of the only area we have for comps. This is what we have. We'll look at it on here too, on Rentometer, but don't think we're gonna have the squeeze on this one. Maybe if we get a half bath in there, but yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. 3rd Ave and Beach Grove. Looks like it needs some help. Whole bunch of rafters. Probably brought the ceiling up at one point. Looks good. Duplex on does brick duplex on DeQuincy. Not afraid of it. Not seeing much I don't like in this thing. Kitchen needs new flooring. I don't know if it needs new countertops. But I need to put down carpet upstairs. Those floors are a little beat. Might still be on 100 amp with that. Basement honestly doesn't look too bad. I think we need a new furnace and water heater. Actually, there's a new water heater here. But I do think we probably need a new furnace. Got a little garage in the back as well. Let's go back to the back of the house. Do we see any AC units? Yeah, we got AC units. Those actually look newer. It's a very zoomed out photo, but I don't know much about the Bosart Brown area. Certainly want to look at it. I don't think the rent's going to be high enough for it. 3-1. Generating $950 a month in rental income. Possibly exceeding the 1% rule. Consider converting to Section 8. Yeah, that could help. Brand new roof. Both water heaters. Take the rent. Alright, it is currently rented for $950. That's what I want though. $1,100. I think this is a house though, not a duplex. So those do go higher. This is a duplex, but it's a 4-1. So I think they're about right at $950. So you'd be at $1,800. If you put 20% down, it'd be nice. I do think it needs new furnaces though, so that's tough. I really like it, but it's not the right price. I don't know. This one's giving me mixed feelings. I don't know what to do about this one, man. I don't have anybody in mind immediately either, so I do want to copy down the address because I don't want to not come back to this. I'll save it. I might kick it off the list, but you do know I love duplexes, and a brick duplex. It's 3-1 on both sides. Like, that's nice. It's very nice. All right, next. Condo, single family house, Bade Road. Never heard that. Big lot. This is cheap. I'm just gonna pass on that. St. Paul Street. No, I don't really like this one either. I do want to start like just looking at where they are, because you could always just miss out on a good like Airbnb. Like, that's not a good Airbnb. What about this one? St. Paul sounds like it's in a good spot. It's a little too far south. Well, maybe. Yeah, I feel like I really want this one to be like a north of the river. Right? Am I crazy to think that? It's really close to Keystone. Yeah, I wouldn't want that for an Airbnb. Stop 11 Road. Super minor updates needed on this thing. outside of the circle. Don't think that the neighborhood is going to reflect this being a good flip. We're 4-2, 18. It's going to be hard for us to find comps here. Jeez. This thing sold for $300,000. They put new bathrooms and stuff in it, that's why. I want something that looks like more like us, though. Want that like split level. I feel like that's not the same neighborhood. Maybe this one's closer to our neighborhood. There we go. 4-2-18. That's kind of what I was expecting. Yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting. Yeah, we would need too much work to get there. This looks like a condo. Oh, it's not. That first picture really made it look like one. It does have 2 back doors. I guess there's a split in the houses. It's not a condo. Doesn't really need much either, though. Killing me, Smalls. Look at the photos. Don't really see much updating needed here. There's potential that everything in this neighborhood has been blown out with open concept, but don't think that probability is strong. We'll go ahead and look at it though. Four-bedroom houses are killer here. Yeah, no room in it. About halfway. There's one in Lebanon on Jackson Street. Very nice. Not gonna work for a rental. Cape Drive North. Seems like a condo too. That's all 2 AC units. Liberty Creek Parkway. This thing looks a little banged up. What is it coming up? That's strange. Very strange. Seems like it's probably too high though. 3-2-14. Yeah, that's priced too high. Hopkins Road. Very nice. No value add. Wow. Interesting photos. Interior pics are coming. So I might need a lease back on it, but it does seem like they're motivated. See if the price says they're motivated. Why aren't these showing up? It's quite concerning that everything I look up is not showing up. Technical difficulties today. There it is. It's just it wasn't the right spot. I don't see anything there. Maritime Drive. I've had a whole bunch of these little 2-car garages lately. Nash Lane. Good job. Woodcrest North Drive in Martinsville. It's probably going to be a good flip. It does still have baseboard heating in some areas of the house, so that's a little costly, but other than that, this thing looked pretty nice. Still didn't come up. What was our price? $250. That's what all these other 4.2s were selling at, though, so we know. Wrong map. We know that this is probably too expensive. We were looking at this one that was a 4.2. Where is it, though? Like, I don't know why my map isn't working today. Woodcrest North Drive. Let's just say Woodcrest. There we go. Drive North. And then it's still not on the right spot. It's so weird that this is doing it. Show me the 4 bedrooms. There's 5. Maybe we can add one. There's only a 5 bedroom to compare ourselves to. Martinsville does seem like a good place for flips. I don't think you're going to get 370. 5'3", 2,900 square feet. It's a whole 1,000 square feet bigger than us. So we're probably at like 320. Let's see if we just do 3 beds. See for similar square footage. It's the most similar, so like 300. It's a really cool house, though. I'll have to pass. I'm going to pass on that. Beach Grove. Nice, but no. Fletcher Ave, baby. This is so funny. I was driving by this house, and you look, and it's like nice house, and there's nice houses over here. Like, this is one of the only small houses here. It's nice, though. I had no clue that this is what it was going to look like on the inside. This could probably be a good Airbnb. It's bigger than it looks, too. It's really long. It's probably a good long-term play as well. I like this one a lot more than some other short-term rental houses here. Man, technical difficulties out that wazoo. How is that going to help me? Good thing I know my area. 3-2. It's just way bigger. Okay. It'd probably make a good Airbnb though. I bought your DNA, so let's go ahead and run it. Revenue calculator. Southeast Street, Fletcher Ave, Fountain Square. There we go. I'm gonna look at this. I think it's gonna ask us. We're not a 3-3. We're 3-2, right? 3-2. Update. That's not bad. What does that come down to monthly? I don't have my phone. So 206 times 30 equals 6,180 times 0.52 equals 3,200. So this thing's probably going to cover. I like this one as an Airbnb. It's a decently cheap option for Fountain Square, and I'd love to get something in not me get it, but I'd love to work on something in Fountain Square. There's no way you guys did not hear my stomach on that. That was wild. I'm growling. Good stuff in Plainfield lately. Not really much left to do here. It's really just clean it up a little bit. It's a nice house. Whew. Going to look at this one tonight. Was supposed to go look yesterday, but clients couldn't make it. I bet they'd like this one too. I like this one. Curious how this one stacks up to the houses nearby. It's got a pretty cool facade. Don't think I'd feel like I was buying a deal on this one. 3-2s go for a lot more. This I'm curious about. I think that 3-2s are gonna really outpace the 3-1s here. Nope, it's just that one. Interesting. Cool house, but I'm not really in it. I'm going to copy the address down and put it on a side list, but nothing I'm super excited about. It's just a house in Noblesville. Moving on, this is the other one I'm going to go see tonight. Showings just started today. Odell Street in Brownsburg. Pretty nice. Colt Road. Looked at that one yesterday. I did think there was a little bit of potential in that. Claremont. Ooh. I like that. Where is this? This map works flawlessly. Just saying. It's out of my area. That one looked nice too. Here's another duplex in Carmel. How much is this one? The one last week was $315. They went $350 for this one? Give me the one from last week. This one's a lot nicer though. It's a lot nicer. I hope we can actually... Occupied requires 24-hour notice for showing. That's better than the other one. Okay, lots of new stuff. Oh, this was the wrong map, sorry. See, there's this one. Did go pending, but they weren't allowing showings until it did, so. What was that one? Doesn't tell us what each side is. This one was a 2-1, right? Pretty sure it was. It looked like it at least. You can look at the rent. That one looks like a duplex too. Doesn't look nearly as nice as ours though. How are there so many right here? Is it a triplex? Two different addresses. Those are 2-1s. Unfortunately, I think our unit looks too nice. $1,200, $1,300 is probably more achievable for us. Is this a duplex, or is this just... It looks like a single-family house. This looks like a duplex. Duplex home. So there is definitely some higher rents. Wish we knew how many bedrooms we were. Would be super, super helpful if we knew how many bedrooms it had. Just look through the pictures. It's a good house hack regardless. Looks like 2 bedrooms. 1, 2. The walls. White. That might be in... Is that another bedroom? Or is that what the center wall looked like there? Okay. That's the center wall. It is really nice. Definitely gonna send it to my clients. I think it could be a good house hack. Your mortgage isn't gonna go away with this thing, but shoot. All right, we got about 30 left. Time we got. We're already past 11. Another duplex. Extremely interested in this one. They're both one units. That's the problem with this one. It didn't include rent information. Maybe we can find it though. This is in Broad Ripple, I believe. It's another park. It's not in Broad Ripple anymore. Let's get up again, it's alright. Blue dot, there it is. Wouldn't be surprised if this is it though. Okay. That's not cash flowing. Probably not even close. It's cool though. What did this say? That is a cool townhome. That thing looks like it could need work. Not really, it's pretty nice. Interesting. Crestview Trail in McCordsville. Yeah, I looked over this one yesterday. Didn't look at it. Not getting a ton of interior photos here. It's kind of what I'm interested in. Okay, here we go. Needs carpet, needs a new kitchen, needs new flooring. Something that I'm not... shoot, it's so expensive though. I'm curious, but I don't think I could get somebody to spend this on this house. It needs work. Come on, guys. Meadowbrook Court. I wonder where this one is, because this is super cute. This would be a great live-in flip. It's so expensive, though. It's in Nora, that's why. It's pretty cool, but don't think we can make that one work. This is dope. That's pretty cool. Liking the exposed brick as well. We're almost done. A lot of houses without siding. Lots of them. Sheesh. This little tiny home on Main Street in Carmel is $725,000. Alright. Well, we went through all of our properties for today. How many did we select? I think it was 4. Yep. All right, gonna take a super quick restroom break, and then we will finish up the stream. Oh, wow. Uh-oh, I forgot to update the title of this today. That's my bad. Oopsie. Um, it stopped streaming on Facebook for some reason, but we were still on YouTube. Be right back. Alrighty, let's finish up our show. In this portion of the show, we're going to be today examining 4 properties that we identified from today's new listings, find out which ones might be good investments. A couple of these on here kind of like owner-occupancy, maybe short-term rental properties, so we'll get a look at it going. This one's in Carmel. It is a duplex at 10624 North Park Ave for $350,000. Each side, I believe, is a 2-1. We didn't have that information, but it's updated really nice. Let's take a look. And pretty good stuff going on. It looks like these AC units actually might be a little older. But we get really nice finishes in here. Great flooring. Good open concept. 2 bedrooms just south of the kitchen. Nice bathroom. I mean, pretty basic, but it's pretty nice. It's for $350. I was thinking the rents there could be around $1,200 to $1,300. So this could be a great house hack for somebody up in Carmel. I do see baseboard heating there. I didn't see that anywhere else throughout the house. I guess I don't see any. They're wall vents. Okay. So get that baseboard heating checked out for sure. But otherwise, I think this would be a really great house hack for somebody. Let's go on to the next one. This is a Airbnb in my opinion. It is 1433 East Fletcher Ave for $265,000. It's a 3-2, 1,300 square feet. Let's take a look at the pictures here. Do see we have a nice huge house next to us. This also is understating the size of this house actually. You'll see it in later pictures. Opened up the ceiling there, pretty nice. Nice and vaulted. Good family space. Bathroom there, kitchen, dining room. Does look like we have a couple spots on the ceiling here, so maybe check out the roof. Need new painting. Good bathroom. Definitely need new paint. Here's the kitchen. Yeah, I think this would be a really good Airbnb. The other bathroom. Got 2 beds in there. Showing you how it could be a great Airbnb. Got a laundry room, and then you look here, like, this house is actually pretty big, believe it or not. Looks like it also might have an attic that's unfinished. It wouldn't be much space, though. You go there and there. But they took out part of the ceiling, so don't think you'd be able to finish this thing out. Anyway, looking at AirDNA, this is what I came up with. Got the average daily rate of 206. So let's do 206 times 30. That equals 6,100. And then we're going to multiply, or it's 6180. We're going to multiply that by 0.52 because of our occupancy rate. We have this thing making $3,200 a month. Seems like it'd likely cover itself. I'm going to reach out and call about this one today. Cool. Going on to our third property for the day. I think this one's more so a house hack. It doesn't really make sense numbers-wise for a rental for an investor, but it's really nice. It is a huge brick duplex, and I really enjoy that. This is the only thing that I kind of saw messed up in here was the porch ceiling, but it's really nice in here. Somebody came through here and flipped it a little bit. This looks like the house on 3355 North College. It looks really similar to that duplex. Floors need cleaned up, but they're okay. They're hardwoods. We want to keep the originality. This one looks like it needs new floors in the kitchen. This side just needs cosmetic updates. I'd probably put carpet down upstairs. Not worth trying to redo all the floors up there. Just put some carpet down. Or if you're going to live in that side, just keep the hardwoods. Small little garage. It's got AC as well. I like this one a lot. It's nice, solid, sturdy, unfinished third story as well. I think there's a lot of potential in this thing down the road, but it is currently only rented for $950. So even if you get somebody in both sides of this thing, it's going to be at $1,900 a month, and that's not going to cover on this one, especially after you have to do a couple of repairs as well. Going back to the first one that we identified today, I think this one could be a good burr. I couldn't really get a good read on it, but we are at 954 Hyatt Ave in Greenwood. There weren't great comps for us either. That's the problem. Got a kitchen here that I think we could update. I think we might be able to blow out that wall as well to go open concept. Update the bathroom, new flooring throughout. We do have an unfinished attic that I think will add another bedroom. Is that it looks like a bird just standing outside. Got another bathroom that we're going to need to update. Need to put new flooring in it. It just doesn't look like it needs a terrible amount of work to be at a spot where people are going to want to live in here. That was the garage in that photo over there. Also needs an AC unit. But looking at the comps in this area, we can see that there's some pretty good data for us. The data struggles a little bit, and I'll show you why. We're a 3.2, 2,100 square feet. This is a 3.2, smaller. Where was the other one that I saw that I liked? I think these are the houses. It's a 3.11. That's a 3.11, also smaller. So I think we're a little more like this one. I don't know if we're going to get 250 per se. These are all newer homes right here, so I kind of want to be under those regardless. Not sure exactly how this one sold for so much. I think it's because it had more land. But I was feeling pretty comfortable with this one at like 325, or not 325, 225 or 235. Somewhere there I'd really like. It's a lot bigger than these other houses that are here, so I do think it's going to be able to fetch more value. Like, look, this is an 800 square foot house that went for $200,000. So I think this would be a pretty good burr. The rent on this thing, I don't remember. I think we had pretty good numbers though, like 1,800 maybe. It's a 3.2. Bump that one up. Boom. Yeah, 1,800 for our rent here. So after all of your expenses and everything, I think this one's going to come pretty close to covering. So I'm going to run the numbers on this one, get some more information on it, and see what's up with it. Anyway, that's all we've got for today's show. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed the content as always, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe so you can see this content again. I'm back here every day except for tomorrow. Once a month on either Tuesday or Thursday, I go to a master class, so won't be able to stream. I'm just going to go ahead and not stream tomorrow. I'm going to be dog sitting over in Brownsburg as well. So with all that set up and everything getting switched around, I'm just going to go ahead and decide to not. I will stream on Friday. I'm thinking about noon. I'm going to stay updated on that. You'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But today was a great day. Hope everybody gets after it. I'll see you again on Friday, not tomorrow.